Hey guys, it's Carly and welcome back to my channel. You may notice something's a little different back here. I got a pegboard and I finished decorating my craft room. So if you want a tour of that, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you would like that. Today we're going to be doing an episode of Create This Book, so let's get right into the video. So I forgot to include what this page is, but it is Create an Unusual Superpower. Come up with an original superhero, give him or her an unusual superpower. So right now I'm just sketching out my superhero, and in case you are wondering who it is a laundry girl, and yeah, I love her and I think I could use her right now. So once I finished with the sketch, I went ahead and used watercolors to do the background, and I use watercolors a lot. So today I'm not going to be using watercolors the whole time, and I'm just using it for the background. So I'm using blue and orange to kind of give a Tide Pods vibe, because that really reminds me of laundry. So right now I'm painting Laundry Girl, and I'm going to be using the blue and orange again. And then for the hair, I'm going to be using a light blue and a light orange, and I'm kind of trying to mix it together. So now I'm going to be painting her outfit. I'm going to again be using the blue and the orange, and I'm going to make it look like the blue is dripping up, I guess. I should have done the blue on the top and the orange on the bottom, but I still think it looks really cool. Now I'm going to be painting the laundry machine over here, and I'm going to be using a green color just to use a color other than blue and orange for once, since I've been using a lot of that. Next, I'm going to be doing some outlining, and that's about it. Finally, Laundry Girl is complete. I love the way she turned out, and let's go on to the next page. Next, we're going to be doing Create an Ink Blot. Drop ink, paint, or any other colored fluid onto this page. Make observations about it. So I'm going to be taking this a little bit differently. So my friend told me to draw a squid, which I thought that was a great idea. So I am going to be doing the squid from Finding Nemo, who says, "You guys made me ink." So I'm going to be drawing her, and then next to her, I'm going to be drawing a big ink explosion and then writing her quote, "You guys made me ink," on it. Now that that's explained, I am just finishing up sketching Pearl, and then I have this idea to draw little pearls around her since her name is Pearl, and then I'm going to go ahead and start watercoloring. Here I go, making the background watercolored. I'm going to be using blue since it is the color of the ocean. Once I finish that, I'm going to be coloring in Pearl with my brush pens. This didn't exactly turn out the way I thought it would. I thought the brush pen would like blend together nicely, but it's a little bit streaky, but I still like it a lot. Once I finish that, I'm going to be using a blue brush pen for her eyes, and then black for the inside. So now I'm using my colored pencils to color in the pearls. I decided to do a little bit of pink on the outside, that way it would bring in Pearl's color. You'll see how that turns out in the end really quick. I decided the pearls did not look good, so I used my hole puncher and a piece of paper to cut out little circles, and these are going to be bubbles instead. Next, I will color in the ink, and this page is done. I love the way it turned out, and let's do the final page. This last page says, create a fabric page. Attach a piece of fabric or bits of fabric to this page. So I have an idea to draw a sewing machine and lots of sewing things, and then I'm going to put some fabric that I've used for sewing around the machine. So let's do that. Right now I am just sketching out the sewing machine, and then once I finish that, I'm going to be sketching out the little pin cushion, some scissors, and some other things that relate to sewing. Once I finish the sketch, I'm going to be doing the background. I'm going to be doing the walls in green with watercolor, and I quickly realized that I should have used a bigger brush because this took a very long time using this little brush to spread all the watercolor over pretty much the entire paper. After I finish that, I'm going to be using regular acrylic paint and doing tan for the table-like part. Off camera, I started coloring these in with a paint pen, and then I'm going to finish coloring these in with a paint pen, and once I finish that, I'm going to move on over to the sign. I was going to use paint pen for that as well, but then I realized it'll be a lot quicker just to use regular paint, so I'm using a light blue for the sign. Once I finish that, I'm going to be writing "So Amazing" on here. And I should have let the paint dry for just a little bit longer because I had a lot of problems with this ripping. So I had to cut out the little spot where I was going to do some thread, and I will just have to draw that on the actual paper in the book. Then I am cutting out all the pieces, and it's done. I really love the way this turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. See you next week. Bye!